There you go, sir.
Okay. Welcome everybody. We're about 5 minutes after 1 for our Finance Committee meeting. Um, I think I'm going to be the only one working through these issues the with the city, or with our Finance Committee agenda. So, um, but it'll still be valuable. Some of the public's listening, and they'd like to know what's going on. So, having said that, everybody can turn your uh, sound on in any case. And let's just jump into it since we're a little bit behind the gun here. The first resolution is for the City Council of City of Williamsport to authorize repayment of HUD funds related to monitoring findings. And who's going to handle that?
Hi, Randy. It's Jernay here. I'll take care of this one since
Okay.
Valerie's out of the office today.
All right. Thank you, Jernay. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Good afternoon, everyone. What you have here in front of you is a resolution authorizing the repayment of HUD funds related to monitoring findings that happened at our two most recent monitorings by HUD. The repayment of these funds was already discussed in the 2025 budget sessions, where $100,000 was budgeted in the finance department's budget program line for this repayment, which totals $99,896.36.
Okay. Thank you. That's pretty cut and dried since we were aware of this and as you said, budgeted for it. Um, I don't think there's nothing's changed, right, since last year when we did this. So there's nobody else to to engage here. So but this is on the public record for those who are listening. Um, there was some briefly, there was some money that was spent out of HUD, out of CDBG, and we actually weren't able to do that. So, it turned out in an audit, or I'm not sure how they exactly identified it, probably an audit, but in any case, we'll be paying that back. And so unless I don't see anybody here from the public. So let's move on to the next one.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Janae. Really appreciate it. Item 2 is the resolution for various insurance needs.
That's
This is
me.
Jamie.
Yep.
Hello.
How are you today?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Oh, there you are. Okay.
Yep. This is pretty cut and dry. This is
Yeah.
just it's a resolution for our 2025 insurance renewals. I probably should have put it through at the end of the year last year, but with all the budget sessions, I kind of got pushed to this year,
Right.
but not a ton has changed. We do have a bit of an increase in the auto, and that's due to the newer fire trucks that we have. So that did
Mhm.
go up about $41,000. But the rest of the items were just a small percentage increase that you would expect on a normal annual renewal. Do you have any questions about this resolution?
Um, yeah, just the amount. I mean, I did look at those numbers. I know the one was over 800,000, and the other was workman's comp, I believe. And then what
The
was
total, yeah, the total's
yeah,
863,767. The liability insurance is 547,321, and then the workers' comp and the cyber liability bring the total to 873,767.
okay. And we just the administration decided to go with The,
Yeah, we went with
one-
the same companies as last year because we had done an RFP in the middle, I believe, of 2020 and middle or end of 2023, and we decided with that RFP that these insurance companies were the best rates. So we've had good success with them over the year of 2024, so we didn't feel that another RFP was needed that close together. I feel like usually we do maybe insurance RFPs every couple of years. But so
okay,
far, we've had pretty good success in especially our workers' comp is much less than the previous workers' comp in the past. So I
mhm.
feel like we're getting a better rate with that workers' comp.
Yeah, I mean, that's nice to know, and pretty much going against the grain of insurance costs.
Yeah.
Everything else is going through the roof. So, um, yeah, thankful to hear that that one of them's under what it was before. Um, okay, I think that covers everything that was in the item on our main agenda that I looked at. So, all right, thank you, Jamie. Appreciate that.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Let's move to item number 3. And this is Chief Snyder has the next two of these. Item number 3 is a resolution authorizing the Bureau of Police to hire 2 police officers.
Yes, sir.
Chief.
How you doing today, sir? Good
Good.
to see you. So I'll introduce this one with the 2 police hires, and Assistant Chief Bolt's actually going to do the vehicle resolution then. So
Yeah.
this one is just for the hiring of 2 police officers that have completed all the written testing, physical fitness testing, background examinations, medical examinations, and the psychological testing. So the 2 candidates have met all the requirements for the Williamsport Bureau of Police hiring procedures. And we are looking to start them relatively soon. The first one is already Act 120 certified, meaning that he will not have to go to the police academy. So we're looking at a projected date of February 3rd for his start time to get him out into the field training program relatively quickly and get him out in the street. The next candidate will, however, have to go to the academy. They are not Act 120 certified as of yet. So the next available academy date is that we're looking at is May 19th, a projected start of May 19th. So that particular candidate's start time would be at that particular time. So, and then there would be projected to graduate the academy. It would be probably around the end of November-ish. And then I believe that's it for the 2. That'll put us up to our full complement then. So we'll be at 51
Okay.
that were budgeted. So we'll have our full complement, and we finally got there, and then we'll continue on with the recruiting and whatnot with the police department. So look to start a new civil service test relatively sooner than later. So, but I'll open up the floor for any questions you might have about the hiring of the 2 new candidates.
Yeah. No, I don't have any questions. We knew we were going to fulfill our allotment and needed to do that. And it's and they'll be online. Well, one soon, and then the other ones as they're able to. But that's part of the. It's hard to hit the mark for timelines nowadays, anyhow. So.
And it took a little bit, as you could see on the civil service list. We only had 7 candidates that finished and were eligible.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I did see that. But I'm sure they're well qualified individuals.
Yes.
And we'll be happy with them. Okay. Well, let's move down to the next one then, Chief. The purchase of 5 police vehicles.
Yes. Good afternoon, Councilman.
Hi, Chief, both.
So what you have before you, it's a resolution authorizing the purchase of 5 pursuit-rated police vehicles from New Holland Auto in New Holland, PA, and the cost to upfit each vehicle by 10-8 for a total cost of $254,957.10. Of this amount, $241,856 and some change is to be allocated from the American Rescue Plans Act fund, which would give us a significant savings to our police vehicle budget. We're also going to be able to get 5 vehicles at a fraction of the cost of what we fraction, but at a much lower cost of what it would cost for 2025 vehicles, because we're going to be buying, even though they're brand new, they're leftover 2024 vehicles. So we're able to get a better deal on that, as well as we're going to be saving some money on upfits as well. So,
Wow.
and of course, this is also going to be through CoStars, so we do not have to because we use New Holland and they are CoStar's contract, so we don't have to put out any RFPs or anything of that nature.
Yeah. Great. Sounds like a win-win there on those.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And we talked about this at budget time and went over everything. So
Yes, sir.
nothing new here. Okay. Well, thank you, Chief Snyder and Assistant Chief Joe Bolt, for the hard work you put into these things to keep our city police department equipped and with personnel and equipment that they need. So it's very, and it shows the fruits of that with the expertise with which our city police department tracks down the perpetrators and keeps everybody as safe as they can. So thank you for that as well.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate that, sir.
Yeah, you're welcome. That's it then, unless there's any related items from anybody in the administration.
Not from police, sir.
Okay, thank you. Okay, well, then this meeting's finished and there's nobody to vote with, so we'll just close it out and see everybody Thursday. Thank you all.
Take care,
Thank
sir.
you.
Mhm.